Music has been a huge part in my life. And it doesn't matter what you are going through, there's really a song out there to help you to get through that certain obstacle. Today's topic is going to be the top 10 songs that has gotten me through a rough time. Not only did they help me, I hope that they will help you into your struggles. These are different types of music, different genres, and it just all depends. And I will go through each individual song with you just so you can see why it helped me. Hi, I'm Susie J. Cobwebs, and this is my writing channel with frugal tips and self-care along the way. I feel that this is more into my self-care department, where I actually had to help myself to be on a better path to a better health. And so I used music as my muse, as my inspiration. These are the top 10 songs that helped me. Not only is this going to grow as a person, but this also helps me lead myself into a healthier and happier path, into maybe my business, or maybe into my job, or maybe just having an overall healthy look at life. When I'm talking about going through a hard time, this could be anywhere from maybe going through a divorce, or maybe having financial struggles, or maybe having so many different obstacles that hit you at the same time. Life could be cruel, or this could possibly be that you got bad news from the doctor because they told you maybe something that you had a disease or a disorder that you just wanted to be healthy again. These are songs that I hope will help you because they have helped me. Maybe you have a top 10 list of music that helped you. You can write them in the comments below too. I would love to hear them. I would love to keep this music vibe. If that's going to be what makes you positive. I know getting back on your feet again could be a little bit difficult, and I know that does take some time, but if you keep that positive attitude going, will be great. Again, if you have any new music that you would like me to hear, that you feel that has helped you through a rough time, by all means, write them in the comments below so I can check them out, and maybe they'll be posted in my next video. There are a lot of people in this world that has tried to give me advice of maybe what I should say or what I should do. But what it came down to, there was times where I really didn't have the financial means to fight or to have the lawyer fees to fight for said thing. I didn't want the lawyer fees to keep piling up. Time off that I had to take off of work because I had to go to these court cases. In hindsight, this really hurt me financially on top of anything else. When I went through my divorce, I made sure that I kept a positive attitude through this whole debacle that I was in. These are the songs that helped me not only keep as a strong, independent woman, but to make sure that I was going to be okay in the time of need that I needed them. So let me get into my scenario, and then you will understand why I picked these said songs. Have you ever been in a situation where your best friend has now turned into your husband or wife, and you grew up with this person, you trusted this person, you gave your life to this person, you spent refining your years with this person, you've went through many struggles and obstacles with this person, only to get divorced years later, and then only to realize that love really wasn't enough? Write down in the comments if you've ever been in that type of a situation. This is the time where your husband and wife has left, and now your life has turned for the worst. Now, your husband or wife is now sitting comfortable into their lifestyle while you are struggling to make ends meet, to try to keep a roof over your head, to try to keep food on the table because they have thrown you through the mud and thrown you to the wolves in any way, shape, or form that they could. But this is the time where you needed to take a hold of your life. You needed to recalibrate your life into things that were making sense to you. And you had to slowly progress into getting yourself back out of the debacle that you were in. Now, I'm in my late 30s. I'm playing a whole new ball game into the way of life, doing this independently. I needed things to help my soul. And I was able to face the world again, and I needed to be stronger than ever. This is my game plan. And this was what was going to happen. If you are looking for something like this, I hope this is the greatest place for you. And I hope that I've helped you in the meantime. This video is going to be my top 10 songs that has helped me through my rough times in my life. Some of these songs played a large role into my way of thinking, where others had played a small role. Each one of these songs has had a good impression on my heart. Some of these songs are in different genres, so you may not recognize, so you may want to look them up, but you may want to just listen to the lyrics and they will be to the T of where you were in your life. This is the time where you can open up new horizons of new doors, of new opportunities to make sure that your life has been great. And it's going to be great. You just need to get that far. This is a position that you're going to have in your life that, okay, I am stuck right now, but how can I get unstuck and get on with my life? This is where the Love Simple wins come into play, and you have to take every Love Simple win to heart. Even if it is the simplest nature, you need to make sure that you celebrate everything that you have, because unfortunately, it could be gone in a second. So this is why we need to celebrate anything that comes into our heads. And the best part about this is we made it out of the storm. Yay! We made it out of the storm, and we made ourselves stronger than ever. And we can thank these particular songs that helped us. Let's get down to the music. So, I am a music lover. I enjoy a lot of different types of genres. So, you are going to hear me talk about a couple different songs that you may or may not know. This is my secret collection of motivational songs that I know that I needed at the time. Have you ever listened to a song that was not only for the beat, but for the lyrics? The lyrics actually bring out the emotions and the words that you really couldn't put into words. This is a place where you can soothe your mind and your body and know that somebody else out there is in the same predicament. So you feel a lot better after you listen to these. David Guetta, Titanium. This is a song that I hear a lot. I may be quiet, but I will be strong. It doesn't matter what you throw at me. If you know this song, then you know that this is a strong-willed song, and I enjoy it the most. Number 9, Taylor Swift, White Horse. As a young girl, you were told that someone is going to swift you off onto a white horse, and you are going to live happily ever after. But sometimes that white horse is not really what you want. This is a wake-up call to your life and what you really want to be strong at. Number 8. Katy Perry, Wide Awake. Are you wide awake? I'm wide awake. This is an eye-opener to prove to yourself that You are a strong person. You have to understand, okay, so I was a little bit weak at one point, and I needed to be strong to make sure that I am an independent woman and I am able to conquer life altogether by myself. Now I'm going to switch gears a little bit with my top 10. And I know that some of these songs could be a little bit upsetting to your mental state. But if you scream a little, or you need to sing it out on the rooftops, and this might not be so bad after all. Sometimes you just gotta get your aggressions out, right? I feel that this next band has made my life like I would never forget it. What I mean is number 7. It's called Roots. It's by a band called In This Moment. Now, if you don't know what In This Moment is, it is a very hard rock, screaming type band. So you may or may not know this band. So just check it out and you'll understand, I promise. After I have learned the lyrics to this song and learned everything about this song, I felt so relieved because I belted it out just, I think, as much as she did as the lead singer, belting it out with the lyrics, or just to get the aggressions out. And I think that this worked out even better because not only did the lyrics work, but the type of music it was actually made it to be so much more soothing to my soul. You might not have a voice afterwards, but you will feel so much better inside. Number 6. Billy Gilman, One Voice. Now, he was a pop star years ago, and this song was basically more of a one-hit wonder in a way, that this song was a good pick-me-up. It showed you in a different perspective of what other people think and what other people do. This is the time where you feel that the promises and life is going to start looking up for you. Number 5 is a Hilary Duff song. And if you don't know this particular song, it is actually in a movie called Raise Your Voice. This is actually around the Camp Rock, and it's called Someone Is Watching Over Me. And just to prove I had a daughter during this phase, so I didn't up and go and look for the song, but I had a daughter in this phase at one point, and I enjoyed the song. So this is something that has really stuck to my heart. This is a song that if you are really trying to succeed, you have your angels looking down on you. You think someone is watching over you to say, you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. We'll get through this together. I promise. But someone's watching over you. I think just listening to this song was a little bit more powerful than me just talking about it. So I would advise you to just go and check it out yourself. I promise I won't steer you wrong. Number 4, from Pink, Try. Push through all the depression and the obstacles that you have. I understand there was times where I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to get up out of bed. I didn't want to brush my teeth, which I did anyway. But I didn't want to do these things because I was such in a depression mode. But this is a song that really wanted you to keep fighting. You were okay. You just had to get through this. And you're going to do it. And you're going to be stronger than ever. This is only a temporary thing. Now, I'm going to stop right there just for a second. And I'm going to explain why I made sure that I did everything humanly possible to making sure that I didn't go down the abyss of letting myself go into a bad path. mentally, I knew that I was too stubborn for that. And if you know me, you know that that was not going to be an option. But there are times where I was very frustrated with my life, different things that happened to me. So I needed to make sure that I kept on this right path. One of the things that I'd like to mention before I actually get into my top 3 songs is that these songs helped me out tremendously through my mess. And I will never regret being with my ex-husband. He has given me 2 wonderful children, and we did have some good times together. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it through the last struggle. Getting down to my last 3 songs. Number 3. You know, when you start getting better and you feel a little bit revengeful? Yes, that's a part of being healthy, I promise. I used my attitude to sing my way through some of my aggressions and my being revengeful. This is only just to make sure that I wasn't going to screw myself in the long run. So my number 3 song is Miranda Lambert, Mama's Broken Heart. If you know this song, there are some things about this song that it didn't matter what she did. It was going to be her fault, but that's okay. Basically, her mother said, you know what? It was just a breakup. Don't let them see you cry. Yes, that's right. You don't let anybody else see you cry because you need to be strong. And I'm telling you, you need to be strong. You can do this. You can get out of this temporary situation that you're in. I did, so could you. Reba McEntire and Kelly Clarkson had made a song. It was called Because of You, ranking at number 2. It was a song that I really touched base with. Not only was this a song that fit my life at hand, but it also relived a lot of different other emotions. So I enjoyed it a lot more with the lyrics. Also, the beat was really cool too. Last but not least, my number 1 song is actually from Kelly Clarkson, that she helped me cope with all of my fears, my aggressions, my way of life. And it just so happened at the time that this song came out was the time that I needed it the most. So I think that that had also a lot to do with the reason why I enjoyed the song so much, because I related to the song so much in my life and in what I needed to do with my life, that I felt so compelled to broadcast it everywhere. This is a song that I never really realized how strong I really was until I got through it and it made me get back on my feet again. And this is the time that I can learn to live happy. The name of the song is Catch My Breath. Very cool song. And I'm sure whenever Kelly Clarkson was recording this song, I'm sure she thought to herself, oh, I don't know if this is going to be a big hit or not. It was a huge hit in my eyes. And I'm sure a lot of other women, or men for that matter, can relate to this song. This was a perfect opportunity to get you out of your slum and to get you back out there. Then you are going to be okay in the situation that you have. And I am now in a very happy relationship, and I really still listen to some of these songs on maybe every 6 months. It'll pop up on a radio or something, and you always kind of look back of, oh my goodness, this song came out. This song helped me so much in the time that I needed it. So you kind of like sit back and reminisce just for like the minute or two. And whether that was something that these artists attended, not sure. But I know in my heart, these are the songs that really helped me out. This last song, Catch My Breath, this was my life in a nutshell. I mean, really, I'm all better now. Nothing's going to stop me into what I want to do. And basically now I have a mindset that I can achieve anything that I want. Just got to put the hard work in. Now, if there's any of these songs that you don't know of, by all means, check them out into some of the videos, and I'm sure that you can find them on YouTube. That's fine. If you need to, by all means, watch this video again to write down all the names of these songs so you can check them out. That's okay. I've went through them slow enough that you can write them down. I gave you the artist and the name of the song. So just check out these videos. I want to make sure that I just wanted to make you have a better life too. And these are where the positive vibes survive. And also you need to have your love simple wins and make sure that you celebrate them any way that you can. If you like these types of videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of the different types of videos that I like to post. And to the next time, love you bunches!